And joining us now is Everett Kelly, the national president of the American Federation of Government Employees. This union's part of a lawsuit filed against DOGE's mass layoffs, which now includes any of the lawsuits that stem from that email request calling for the termination of people who don't respond. You've called this one of the most massive employment frauds in the history of this country. Everett, I know the union represents 800,000 workers. Do you have any sense of how many of your members have been laid off since DOGE took charge?
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me. But I don't have an accurate number at this time. Only DOGE would have that information. But, you know, one is too many for no apparent reason whatsoever.
So what types of jobs, then, did, these people who are impacted hold? How are the firings or potential firings impacting the agencies that they've dedicated their careers to?
Yeah. And some of these nurses working for the VA, they're doctors, some are, people that inspect the food and these type of things. These are jobs that are providing essential services to the American people, and the American people need those people on the job, doing their job every single day.
When it comes to this 5 accomplishments email, you've said your organization doesn't oppose justifying an employee's work, but you do take issue with how this request breaks the chain of command. So what are you advising members to do amid this chaos and the confusion and the threat of losing their jobs if they don't respond?
Yeah, I've never seen nothing of the such. I wish I had time to really respond to these emails that the employees are receiving. I wish they had the time, but they are actually performing services. But we are telling the employees, that you don't work for Elon Musk. You work for your various agencies. Consult with your agencies, and if your agency feel that you need to respond to them. But even so many agencies know that this was, not the right way to approach this situation. And so they, in turn, told the members and workers not to respond to this email. So we're saying, talk to the people that you work for, not to DOGE and not to Elon Musk, because you do not work for them.
And Musk has said his email was trivial, this request for the employees. What's your message to Elon Musk right now?
Well, I really wish that Elon Musk would spend some time just to figure out what it is that the federal employees does. These are the people that are actually making sure that the food we eat is safe. These are people that take care of veterans. These are people that make sure that our most vulnerable people, elders, receive their beneficiaries every single month. Take time and listen to the federal workforce. Ask them what it is that they do, and you won't have so many mistakes. You won't have to repeat yourself over and over and over. Okay?
We heard from Senator Murkowski at the top here talking about having compassion, humanity, dignity around these layoffs. Do you feel, and those that you represent feel, that lawmakers are listening to those concerns that you have?
We wish that this Congress would stand up and really hear the concerns that we have, because, in essence, we don't think that they are paying attention, because it's inhuman, it's un-American to treat these federal employees the way that they are being treated when they are patriotic employees wanting to provide the services for the American people, have done an outstanding job of providing services to the American people. So we wish they would hear the concerns of the working Americans.
How's morale right now with federal workers?
Say that again?
How is morale right now among federal workers?
I mean, you got to understand that anytime you're constantly harassed, antagonized, morale is going to go down. But what I'm proud about is that the employees that I represent, they're so patriotic. They're going to get the job done, and they're going to do it with care, and they're going to do it, with patriotism. So they're still going to get the job done, regardless of how they're harassed, regardless of how low the morale is, and it is low. But we're going to continue, and we're going to make sure that we stand up and continue to fight against those that attack the workers that are providing these services for the American people.
I mean, it must be hard to figure out the right move. Do you put your head down, keep plowing forward, doing the work the best you can, or do you fight back, try to, take a stand. You've been out there attending rallies. What more can federal employees do to show their concerns without risk of retaliation?
Well, they should continue to consult and talk with their congressional delegation to the senators, that represent them and express to them exactly how they are feeling. We're hearing from employees that losing their jobs for no apparent reason whatsoever. I spoke with one lady yesterday, who lost her job, had been in the service for quite some time, but took another promotion. Now she's pregnant, now with no insurance, no anything. These people are crying to us, and people need to feel that. These are real human beings, that's undergoing this type of stress that's uncalled for. Again, I say it's un-American, and people need to just continue to contact their Congress people and their senatorial people and let them know what they're feeling every single day. The phone needs to ring off the hook. And I encourage every, not just federal employee, but every American to stand up with working America to make sure that the democracy of this country stay intact and that we are still able to have a government that functions for the American people.
Everett Kelly, appreciate you joining us. Thank you for helping to shine some light on the situation.